Rahway is reinventing itself, and the arts are playing a central role. 20 years ago, this post-industrial Jersey town, just 12 miles from Manhattan, was in serious decline.
It's well known that artists are usually the advance guard. They're the pioneers of economic development.
Frank Lloyd Wright once said, if you want to build a community, you build a theater first, and the rest will follow.
10 years ago, you wouldn't believe that you could do something like this in a town. You would walk away and say, I give up, and move outside of the town. So this town, like Red Bank, like the small towns in LBI, are revitalized by having active arts communities here. It's not just a business, it's not just arts, it's a community and quality of life issue. Come here at night when there's a performance, and it's alive.
About 20 years ago or so, 22, 23 years ago, the city and the mayor developed a plan for the economic revitalization of the town, which involved getting New Jersey Transit to build a new train station here as part of their Transit Village program in New Jersey to encourage commuters to take trains. And that spurred developers to believe that the downtown of Rahway could sustain a couple thousand units of upscale housing.
Jim Kennedy was Rahway's mayor for 20 years. He's been a driving force in the city's redevelopment effort.
The three things that made it obvious to me that utilizing cultural arts as an economic stimulus would work were the train station, because of the ability to become mobile, which then brought us the housing component, which is the density of people living in and around a train station, and thirdly, the need to keep those people and find an amenity other than retail that would be a reason for them to stay.
We're in the Union County Performing Arts Center. It was a vaudeville house that opened in 1929. At the time, it was the first $1 million theater built in the United States.
In the 1970s, however, the building fell into serious disrepair. A group of local citizens formed a nonprofit and have completely restored the theater to its original elegance. Rahway has just built a new state-of-the-art theater they call Hamilton Stage.
When you think that 10,000 years ago, we were communities, we sat around fires and we had nothing to do but survive. And one of the ways we survived is at night we told stories. And I think that any community that is looking to revitalize has got to start someplace. A theater is a perfect hub for that.
When you open a theater in a neighborhood, it's not just the administrators and the actors and the ushers that get employed. It's the parking lot attendants next door and the dry cleaners and the restaurants and the hotels. It is a very leveraging and powerful economic force.
Historically, the problem with art-centric development has been that the artists themselves, which bring the original vibe into the community, and it's what makes it a cool place to want to live, are forced out because the housing becomes too expensive. We're encouraging artists to live here and not forcing them out.
Rahway is partnering with the Actors Fund, a national organization that provides social services for entertainment professionals, to build affordable housing for artists. And the National Endowment for the Arts is supporting Rahway with a grant from its Our Town program.
And it really is about the intersection of the arts and the real world, art in the public square, if you like. We felt if the NEA was going to have any relevance, it had to connect to people's real lives, to real communities and neighborhoods. And we have a program at the NEA now called Our Town, and a grant is being given in that program to Rahway, and those are highly competitive, hundreds of applications, and we only make a few of them. And it's about using the arts and artists to rejuvenate communities and neighborhoods.